At the Matanzas Wood Parkway Bridge with a huge crowd of Trump supporters. And I'm going to tell you right now, whoo, after what happened on yesterday, we are standing in solidarity with President Trump. We cannot believe what have happened, the attempted assassination. He drew enough courage and enough strength to tell us to fight. So we're fighting by standing for him, his policies right here in Flagler County. I'm going to see if I can get some people on the camera here. Hold on a second. Let's see what we got. All right. Boom. Okay, so I've got Sydney here. So what part are you here? Fight, yes.
I'm
So
fighting for Trump.
So what does that mean to you?
Women for Trump. We got to
Okay.
save this country
Okay. So that's what it means. Women for Trump.
and save this country.
How devastated were you when you found out what happened to him? Were you watching it live?
I was. Actually, we had just sat down. We got some pizza, and my friend had it on his phone, and we saw it happen.
Okay.
It's a devastating moment.
All right. Well, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
There's all kinds of people here. Actually, I have Mayor Alvin. How are you? I'm actually live on 4 different platforms.
Wonderful.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So
hey, good to see you today.
yes, good to see
We
you
are
as well.
out not just with the most loyal residents to our future President Trump, but really folks in general that want to make sure that our elections are safe and secure and that we can depend on the results. So it's really a statement that we want everybody to come out and vote, but you will be safe doing it. We're not going to let an incident that happened yesterday deter anybody from coming out and casting their vote. It's
So how
really
did
very
it make you feel? I mean, when you saw that.
So I went through the normal stages of emotional revelation. I was angry at first, and then I was questioning how could it happen, and then I was very happy and proud to see that the president, our future president, was able to
We call him.
get up,
I call him president, right?
to get up,
That's what I call him.
to get up and command his own presence in that situation. I don't know how many of us could possibly do that.
Okay, that's true.
I often have thoughts as an elected official about what could an outcome be. So I've thought through the process in my head. So I think as elected officials, we all have. So we kind of have an idea what we do, but we would look to President Trump as a very, very good role model
Right.
for what he was able to do in the tragedy that happened yesterday.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you when I had an opportunity to see this, I was on my way home and my phone started blowing up. I'm getting text messages and everything talking about President Trump had been shot. Immediately, I began to pray. But what a sad day for our nation and a attempted assassination on one of our presidents. Such a great man. Such a sad day. So immediately, I just started letting everybody know we need to pray for our nation because we need to unite. We
So
definitely need to unite.
You have to double down now because somebody has tried to push us back, but we are not only resistant, but if you push us, we'll push back twice as hard. So there's nobody going to push us backwards. We're only going to bring this forward and turn this in adversity. There's always opportunity. You've heard one of our future elected officials say that.
Mhm.
So look for the opportunity for us to come together and be a stronger voice in the vote.
Okay. All right. So I don't know your name. We got somebody else here. What brings you out here?
People like you.
People like me. That's good. I love it.
Yep, that's about it.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't too shocked about yesterday, honestly.
Okay.
I wasn't too surprised. I kind of saw something like this on the way with the vitriol that's been coming out of the
Mm-hmm.
Democratic Party. I mean, it's like, it's just sad. The hatred that's been spewed from the people is unbelievable.
What do you have any comments about the fact that the person that actually shot at him was a registered Republican?
No,
That doesn't surprise. I know that don't surprise me.
it doesn't surprise me. I mean, he was a young kid, 20 years old, probably didn't even know what he was doing. He just registered and had no idea. But the other thing about it is he belonged to a number of left-wing organizations.
Ah.
So, I
So
don't
maybe
think
he was just hiding out.
I don't think he knew what he was doing, honestly.
Okay.
But I think he listened to the lies and the hatred that's been pushed. And it probably got to him, and of course, you're going to have people like that are going to buy that stuff and just go for it.
Right. Oh, well, thank you so very much.
You holding that?
You want this hat? This hat. Okay, guys, check out this hat. This hat right here, I got it from Trump himself. You want a picture of me holding it?
I want.
Okay. I got it from Trump himself a while ago. Real quickly, I'm going to speak with Councilman Echo. Come on
Vice
over.
Mayor Ed
Yes.
Echo, yeah.
Vice Mayor.
Right.
I better get it straight.
Better get it right.
So, I mean, it's no surprise because you're a huge Trump supporter. I mean, you have to be
Me?
involved. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I am.
I remember last time when you were campaigning, it was all about Trump, and that has not changed. That's been consistent with you. And I know you've had people tell you, oh, you know, you shouldn't talk about Trump. You shouldn't this about Trump. Go sit down somewhere. What do you say about that?
I actually had one rhino tell me I should take off this Trump hat over my dead body. Look, I support President Trump. His policies are good for America. They're good for Florida, and they're good for our county of Flagler. Joe Biden's policies, well, we've seen pretty much good for nothing unless you're from China. So, you know, under President Trump, our economy took off like a rocket out of Canaveral. Under Joe Biden, it sank in the North Atlantic like the Titanic. And that is the truth. So, yes, I do support President Trump because he's going to make my job as the vice mayor and then as your next county commissioner a lot easier because we're going to see the cost of things go down significantly.
Oh, I need that.
We all need that because we
I
have
like
all
to shop. I'm just saying.
we have all suffered enough at the supermarket. We felt the pain at the pump. I mean, seriously. And the cost of everything has gone through the roof under this guy who thinks he's president. He doesn't even know. Doesn't even know where he's at.
Gone through the roof, but no one's income has gone up. What's that about?
Yeah, what's that all about? That's about Joe Biden. And he's done more damage in 3 years than anyone could ever have imagined, for God's sake. And I never thought it either. So President Trump, yes, I support President Trump because we're going to make America great again. And that's good for all of us.
Well, Sam, you're the newbie. I'm gonna call you the newbie to the crowd because you just moved in this area. You don't really know a whole lot of people, and you took blah blah blah. You stuck your neck out there to run for office in an area that you're completely unfamiliar with. But then I see you today. You're out here for Trump. So that's a universal language. So tell me about that.
Yeah, well, actually, I've been in the area for about 3 or 4 years. I spent my last 3 years stationed in the area with the Navy on active duty. But I'm here to make sure that we're supporting President Trump, particularly today, in a day after a horrific assassination attempt when President Trump was shot and when one person in his rally audience was killed and others are in critical condition. We need to make sure that we unite as a party and as a country and support President Trump and do everything we can to make sure that he returns to the White House in November and we start turning our country back on the right track.
How difficult was it, since you said you were in the military, serving under President Biden as your commander-in-chief?
Yeah. So I had the privilege to serve under President Trump, and then I served under Joe Biden. And the difference was night and day. Under President Trump, we prioritized readiness. We were prepared to be lethal when we needed to be, and we knew our mission. We were respected around the world. Under Joe Biden, the complete inverse. Money, resources, attention were turned to wokeism, DEI, CRT. That was his priority, to use the military as a tool for social engineering rather than to be a lethal, effective body. And we have a real readiness crisis in the military because of those decisions. I can tell you this, one anecdote, but there's many. During the summer of 2020, some offices within the military wanted to host CRT trainings, and President Trump signed an executive order saying that wasn't going to happen. That was one of the very first executive orders that Joe Biden rescinded when he came in office. And about 2 weeks later, every single person in the United States military around the world stood still for a day for a stand down to do a CRT woke day of training. And that has been where the attention of the military has been under Joe Biden. And it is a real...
Not on defense.
No.
On other things. Social issues. Come on, we got to do better than that. Thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate it. You know, there are people out here. I wish I could turn this camera around. I don't know how to do that yet. But I've got some more people over here. Hey, guys. What brings you here? What brings you here?
Trump brings us there.
Trump brings...
USA brings us here.
Constitutional republic that we have to preserve.
And how important is that for you now more than ever, huh?
It's extremely important, and we have to preserve it for our children and our children's children.
All right. Okay. Very good. Very good. I'm here with Daryl, the hometown conservative.
We're out here supporting President Trump.
Daryl, really?
Yes.
They tried to kill him, man.
I know. They're trying to do everything they can, but it did not work. God says no man can curse.
I almost cracked the joke. because they just treated him bad. They really just treated him bad the entire time.
It is said. So he's, been impeached. He's been a felon. Now he's been shot. Nothing's bringing the man down. We're going to stand united, one nation under God, indivisible.
Well, what I love, I like to say, one nation under one God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. One God. Yes, I like that.
You like that
That's a good
one?
one.
One nation under one God. So you're running for
State representative. People are already voting right now. Election day is August 20th. Sorry, people are humping. August 20th, election day. Get out there and vote. Early vote by mail. Daryl Boyer, hometown conservative.
All right. What makes you think you're the best one for the job?
I don't need GPS to get from Matanzas Bridge to Walmart.
You'll get there.
All right, Ty, what you got going on? So you're running for Palm Coast City Council.
That's right.
And you're a veteran.
That's right.
Can you imagine being a veteran under Biden's administration?
Absolutely
being in the military?
Absolutely
I should say.
No,
Yeah,
I
how
wouldn't.
foolish would that be?
I wouldn't trust a commander like him. As a veteran, I took an oath to defend the Constitution, and yesterday was a direct attempt to subvert the election because they know they're going to lose.
Well, you probably don't know this, but I'm Army veteran. And I'm going to tell you right now, I have still enough muscle memory
Right.
to be on the ready. What was up with Secret Service, man? Did you see that? The response time was like, what?
Well,
What was that? I had enough muscle memory for that.
Apparently, they already knew he was on the roof, but they let him take shots. I'm not sure what was going on there.
In fact, what I saw was that President Trump protected himself. I
Right.
mean, he knew to duck. Nobody was there.
But then he stood up with his hands in the air.
Yes!
That's right.
And he said for us to fight. So what does that mean to you when he tells us to fight?
So I think that's exactly what we're doing. We're showing our support. We're letting everybody know that we're not going to let people take over this country that are trying to ruin it.
All right. Thank you, Ty.
Thank you.
All right. So I want to show you guys how I do things because everybody out here and they're hot and all this other kind of stuff. Check this out. My husband and I, we have a tent. We ain't like these other people. We got ourselves a tent. Woo! A tent. This is pretty cool. Let me see if I can turn this around. Nope. It won't let me turn it around. Isn't that something? I have no idea how to do it, but that's okay. Whew. It's hot out here. It is hot out here, but we're grateful and we are thankful. So, guys, we got to remember to continue to pray for our country, continue to pray for our nation. And God bless you. Talk to you later. All right, bye.